I think I've mentioned before that when I told my wife I wanted to put a house on the beach, she almost freaked out saying, no, 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 we can't. And now I see why. This clip is from 2016 showing some rocks that have been uncovered during a recent storm in 2016. Prior to that, in 2014, with Typhoon Yolanda, they were completely buried by sand. Another storm comes through and unburies them. You can see the line on the beach on how it lost almost 3 feet of sand in one weekend. It's crazy storms. This is what the same beach looks like today. The rocks held back the sand on one side somehow, but not on the other. There's about a 3-foot, 4-foot drop in the sand. The supports from underneath this house are completely washed out and the house is collapsing. A bunch of the houses up here are getting dangerously close to the water because it changes every storm. Here's a beach resort. You can see the height of the sand and how much has been washed away. The bamboo is completely buried, and you can see the discolored marks on the columns. The lighter color had been buried in the sand. Here, so much has washed away that the column is completely unburied and has fallen. So pretty soon, they're going to have to probably pour new columns or completely rebuild these kubos. This is just, it's unbelievable that so much damage was done in a weekend. Here's a pump that had all the sand washed out from under the cement slab and it has fallen. And this retaining wall is a good example. You can see the plastered sections were above the sand line. The bare bricks were buried. I've shown this well many times as one of my guides. You can see it different heights throughout the years. It comes and goes, and the height of that well changes all the time. That's about a foot of water I'm in right there. This is how much is sticking out now. I've never seen it this tall. It's unbelievable, and like I said, years back when this well was put in, it was usable. Behind the well, you can see the height of the sand where I was showing you earlier from the rocks. They've actually held the sand up on the other end of the beach. The rivers also changed. We have a river coming in right here that went straight across past that blue building out to the water. But the sands have shifted so much that now the river had to make a turn, come around the corner to go out to the ocean. And I see now, I think maybe my wife was right when she says do not build too close to the beach. I've lived in California and Hawaii, and we never had this problem on the beaches. But we never had storms as strong and as often as we have here in the Philippines. I think maybe a house across the street from the beach is a better idea. And the less said about that sand, the better. Enjoy your day in paradise.